Football Dad's Army, we are live. We're back again. Me and Anthony back on the show. We know there's no Loose Cannon podcast tomorrow because of this game. So we thought, you know what, we'll do a preview on Monday night. We're not normally around on the Mondays, but we're going to do it tonight anyway. We're going to do a quick preview of the game uh, off the back of that terrible performance against Bournemouth, but we're not going to talk about that game until Thursday. And we've got plenty to do on Thursday's podcast on the final score. But today's one, we're going to do a preview. We're going to do team selection, what we would pick, and we're going to do a score prediction of the game. So, do you want to start, Anthony?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, you mentioned it that like with the game on the weekend, we're not going to go into that, but obviously we know what happened there. Obviously not happy bunny me with that losing to Bournemouth, but tomorrow night we got Champions League. We go straight in it with Shakhtar Donetsk. I just, I just think that have we got enough in this team? To actually get it over the line and beat Shakhtar Donetsk in the Champions League. Can we do it? Depending on the team of what Mikel Arteta um, brings out, what his plans, what his philosophy, what players he's going to play. Personally, if it was me, I hope he doesn't play too many first team players because, as you know, this weekend coming up, we've got the mighty Liverpool.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's one thing. I think it'd be nice to just rotate the team in this game. I mean, we've been here before in Champions League going back a while, and with teams like Shakhtar Donetsk, we played against going back a few years ago in the Champions League. Um, these are the sort of teams that can damage Arsenal
Yeah.
in the Champions League. We've been there before. We've seen it so many times. But I'm just hoping that it's going to be a good game. I hope he sets out a reasonably good team because I feel that we can sort of tweak that team within this game, and hopefully we can get the 3 points. Sorry, 3 points if we win. I keep thinking there's 2 points in that in the Champions League. I don't know why, but yeah, I just think we get the win. And to be honest with you, Lee, I'm not worried if it's a 1-0 smashing bloody grab. Get in, get out, job done.
Unscathed would be nice.
Understood. Yeah,
Just, I mean, I'm not sure whether Saliba. I think Saliba can play even though he was sent off, but it's domestic and Europeans a different thing, in
yeah,
it. So I did put him in the thumbnail because cheering like that because he's going to get to play and I think he should play. I think he needs to. I think he needs to make a point. He's got a point to prove that he made a mistake. He needs to redeem himself a little bit. So I think they should play him. I'm a little bit worried about the fitness of Ben White.
yeah,
Didn't look fit at all. He looks well off the pace. Well, he looks out of it to me. And to be fair, apart from Declan Rice and Gabriel, I don't think any of them looks on it. So, I mean, when we talk about the team selection, there's going to be a little. In my mind, there's a bit of rotation, and I ain't 100% sure if we can do it because I think we're bruised, we're battered, we're dejected, we're confidence has obviously been kicked the shit out of us. It's gone. Uh, they looked a shadow of what they should be. Hopefully, the formation is right this time. The formation needs to be right.
yeah,
And I've noticed that we've been playing more of a double pivot in a lot of the games this season. Uh, in a lot of games this season, I should say. But in that game, that for whatever reason, he changed it. He changed something that was, even though we wasn't at our best, even though at times we was down to 10 men, it was working. Don't forget, it's the third time we was down to 10 men on Saturday in 8 games in the Premier
mm,
League. So, but that was the first time it hurt us, in my opinion. It's the first
yeah,
time that hurt us, and I think he changed that for when Saliba got sent off in that game. He couldn't really make much changes because it was the wrong. If a more forward player got sent off, the changes could have been made to fit around it, but where such a pivotal player got sent off in a influence player in our defence, we had nowhere else to go, and it was just so. I mean, I don't want to go too much into it. I keep drifting back to it, but this game, hopefully, hopefully we can pick ourselves up. But I think it's going to be a very tough game, as you said before. We had in the Champions League. I mean, there's teams like Panathinaikos that was
Mm,
causing us major problems. You know,
yeah,
teams you'd think you got a Man City or a United at the time, Liverpool or Chelsea, we'll go and smash them teams. We struggle. And it just goes to show we ain't there, mate. We're not there yet. As
no,
McManus in the chat is saying there, we are shit, mate. We are shit. Hit the like
we are.
button and subscribe to the Football Dad's Army. Thank you very much, sir. Also, check out the McManus Gaming channel if you're watching this. If you like gaming, PlayStations, Xboxes, I've got it right this time. uh, well, he plays all different games. He's got a great channel, Arsenal channel as well. Yeah, so I mean, we're getting to that. I'm a little bit nervous about it. In fact, you know what? To be fair, I don't care if we don't progress in this Champions League. I want this Premier League. That's what
Mm,
I want more than anything. I want to prove a point in this Premier League. But the way we played, the way we fell off, we've gone backwards. People say you've got to take 2 steps backwards, uh, 1 step backwards before you can go 2 steps forwards. But that's what we've been doing, I believe. But I think we just fell off. Watching watching what's happening at the minute, I think we fell off, and I've lost all confidence. One game has done that to me. I did say I didn't want it. I didn't want to let it affect my life. I said that on the live that I did. I don't want to let this. But as when I got up this morning, I was thinking it was just in my head. It shows how much passion I've got for Arsenal because it's the first thing on my mind before my kids and the old woman. The first
mm.
thing on my mind was we fucking lost again. We fucked it. It's fucking crazy to me, man. It's good. Don't, I hope she can't hear me, my daughter over there, but you know, it's exactly what McManus is saying here again, Anthony. Look, I don't see the point of being in it. I don't see the
So
point of us being in the Champions League. We're light years away from winning that. We can't even beat Bournemouth. Absolutely, McManus,
it,
man.
it is. I
Absolutely,
mean,
bro.
he's absolutely right. And I touched on it last night when we was on Tony's show, Lee. And
Yeah,
I said, when you look at the, I'm just going to bring one thing up about the Arsenal and Bournemouth game. But actually, when you actually look at the two teams that was playing, even though we're the team that's obviously challenging for the Premier League, it looked like they were the team that was challenging for it. And they had
yeah,
I mean, you cannot fault Bournemouth. A fair play to what they've done. Okay, the two decisions in there, we'll touch on that on Thursday. But I feel that the morale's down at the moment. We have got injuries. I mean, obviously Odegaard's out. He's not going to feature in the Champions League game, and also he's not going to feature against Liverpool.
yeah.
So, and that's that. There's even doubt on Saka in the Liverpool game, but
Mm-hmm.
listen, we'll
I
see
ain't
what
surprised.
happens. We'll see what happens there. But I mean, with this Champions League game tomorrow night, I mean, we got Shakhtar Donetsk. I mean, they won the league last season. They played 30 games in their league. Obviously they played 30 games, and they won 22 out of their 30, and they finished on 71 points last season.
Oh,
Right?
Shakhtar, you're talking about?
Yeah, and this is what they are. I know there's a difference between their league and our league in the Premier League. I mean, we got the fastest team in the world, but when you're playing against your European teams, obviously in European Champions League, is totally different. It's a different ball game altogether. And then I mean, you're looking at this as well. I mean, obviously, I look at the table now that they're in, and the table that they're in now. I mean, you look at that. I mean, Celtic, they're fourth. They've played 9 games and they've won six, drawn one, and lost two. They're on 19 points. Now,
Mm,
their form, they've won three out of their last 5 games. Sorry, four out of their last 5 games. Four.
yeah.
So,
So they're in
so
decent form.
they're in decent form, and this is what people are, this is what people don't realise. They are in decent form, and but I mean, do you know what, Lee? I feel it's going to be a tough night, and it's not just going to be a tough night for Arsenal. I think it's going to be a long night for Arsenal.
It
I
is.
really do. I really do. I should be watching the game. If anybody don't know, if you've got Amazon Prime, the game's tomorrow night on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Right?
Yeah, it was last
Yeah,
week. The last game against PSG was on that as well. Listen, we
yeah,
beat PSG in the last game 2-0, weren't it?
we
I
did.
mean,
Yeah,
we drew to Atlanta 0-0
yeah.
away. Then we beat PSG 2-0. I thought
But
that was a fantastic result for us.
I did. I
If we
did.
can beat PSG, why can't we beat fucking Bournemouth? It's unbelievable.
Exactly. It makes you think that. And I mean, you look at the teams that we've played in the Premier League so far. I mean, we could beat Bournemouth, but we've beat the likes of Villa, Tottenham. We drew with Man City. Unfortunately, unlucky, we actually drew that, and we could have
Yeah,
won it. Do you know what I mean? We
they
literally
scored
could have
again.
won it. But
Stones
then
scored the goal, didn't he? The equaliser,
that's right,
like he did yesterday
like he did
against
yesterday.
Bournemouth.
Yeah. And it didn't help with Timbers sitting down on the flying down on the floor, wouldn't it? Because that
Uh,
was added more added time onto the extra time. But
yeah,
it's like what I said is I don't know. It's just like if it was us, in all fairness, if the result was right way around the other way round, with Arsenal beating Bournemouth 2-0, we would have been happy. You know, two
yeah,
goals, clean sheet, 3 points, and then we move
absolutely.
on.
I
And
predicted a 2-0 win for us, didn't I? I
yeah,
predicted a 2-0 win for us when I done that video. I had to do when I done that one on my own.
yeah, yeah. So
Unbelievable.
it's unbelievable. I know I got one score right. I got the Man United and Bournemouth 2-1 Man United. I went for. So
Yeah, we'll have a look at that on Thursday as
well,
well.
we'll look at that Thursday. But I just want to throw that one in the equation.
Yeah.
And
Let's just go. So, oh, sorry. Carry on, Ant. Carry on, mate.
and yeah, but I mean this Shakhtar Donetsk team, they do look quite promising. I mean, I've
Yeah.
been watching when I got home, I've watched a couple of videos of them on YouTube, and I
Mhm.
tell you what, Lee, if you do exactly the same,
I'm
you
gonna.
what you after the show's finished, you just type in Shakhtar Donetsk team of
Yeah.
this like 24-25 season, and
Yeah.
they show you highlights of the games they've played. It's only a 10-minute highlight, but they break it down
Yeah.
of their play of what they and do you know what they play very interesting football. He's always fast. But if you remember correctly, do you remember Modric obviously from there went to Chelsea?
Modric. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then we were supposed to get him. I
Yeah.
mean, if they've sold him, and that was quids in Sasco
Yeah.
Donetsk. I mean, they bought a player in. I can't remember his name now to replace him, but I think he was only in something like the region of like 10 mil in English money. So you know what I mean. So that
Didn't they pay a
and
lot of money for him? They paid about 70 million or something for him, didn't they? Chelsea in the end.
Chelsea, no, it was 90 mil.
Or was it 90?
It
Fucking
was
hell.
90 mil,
I
90
mean, I
mil,
looked at
they
the
paid.
team. I looked at the team, and I didn't recognise one name. And like, I haven't heard of any of their players. They've got a lot. Obviously, the Ukrainian team. There's a few Ukrainians, there's a few Brazilians in there as well. I think
Yeah.
there's a Portuguese player in there. But Pedro, is it Pedro? One of the players. But I can't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I've not heard of their players. But let me just go
Mm.
to the chat. Frankie Mustafa in the chat. Welcome back, Frank. You've seen you before. Hello, chaps. We have fell off big games ahead. We have fell off big games ahead, and the proof will be there. Love that. Love the Arsenal more than the family. Same as fella. Yeah, I know, man. I was hiding because my daughter's here, so make sure she didn't hear me. She hit me with something. Um, McManus, exactly what I said. He's talking about when you said it looked like Bournemouth for the title chasing team because he did
Yeah,
say that as well.
yeah.
Spot on, mate. You'd think Bournemouth were the ones challenging for the title. Absolutely, bruv. Absolutely.
Mm.
I've just spotted AFC always in the chat. How you doing, sir? I'll come to you in a sec. I'll get where we've got a lot of injuries. I'll get we've got a lot of injuries, but we had plenty of time to strengthen our squad in the summer. Absolutely, bro. Explain that to me. How do you make your team weaker in the transfer weaker than in the transfer window? So he's saying that we're weaker. We come out of the transfer window weaker than we went into it.
We are.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. Check my
Well, we
video out. I've done a video about the number 9, about not
yeah,
getting a proper striker. I mean, I go off alarming a little bit, not mental like I've done before, but the last video I done this morning, I don't know.
yeah. You still hold a grudge on Mikel Arteta, don't you? The
Oh, mate, yeah,
selling
but
Eddie Nketiah. Yeah, I know.
I admit in there that as he put the final nail for me, man, because I still can't fucking just completely want him. Anyway, let's just read these comments. Uh,
Me, there's at least what another I think is about another 10 Premier League games from now until round about Boxing Day. Another
right,
10 games. And I
yeah,
tell you what, those 10 games, we are going to be like that. It's going to be what I call squeaky bum time
yeah.
from now to Boxing Day until January, the window. To be honest with you, if we don't have, because we had a crap window just gone, if we don't have a reasonable window in January, we are going to struggle to get top four.
Listen, Victor Osimhen, right, has gone to Fibonacci, right, in Turkey.
Oh, Fenerbahce.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Victor Osimhen.
yeah.
Why didn't we just sign him?
How much did he go for?
I, I don't know. I don't. I think it was peanuts, wasn't it? It was something to do with his wages, or it
It
was.
was something to do more than his wages. I think
Yeah,
he went. Was it under 20 mil?
I don't know. I don't know the exact fee, but I know. I thought, fuck me, we could have done
Yeah,
that. Said we're going
yeah,
to get Sterling. We have been poor this season. We need to make a statement against the Scousers. Unfortunately, we're at home. That's the lucky thing. We're at home. If we was at Anfield, we'd get smashed. But we
yeah,
are at home. We've got a decent chance. I don't want to say that I think we're going to lose that game, but I think we're going to struggle. If we can keep 10 men on the pitch, we might get a draw out of it, maybe. But
yeah,
winning the game mate, we need a striker. We
yeah.
need
We
the
do,
striker
we
severely,
do,
badly need one, a proper
we
one.
do.
AFC always, big up AFC always in the chat. Uh, where was the leadership from the manager? Where was the leadership from the captain? Where was the leadership from the whole team and squad on Saturday? They was all pony, mate. They was all shit.
They were
Who
all
was
crap.
captain, by the way? Who was
Huh?
captain? I don't even know who was captain on Saturday.
Um,
We needed to
was it
sign
some?
players like Fabio Ruiz, Almo, Elise, Eze, strikers Ivan Toney or Yorkerez. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely, always, mate. He went to Fibonacci, but he has a contract clause in his contract. If a big club comes in for him, he can go. Okay, let's
Oh, I think he went on there for like it was like a season loan, but
one sec.
it cost Fenerbahce a couple of mil. It cost them a few million for his services, I think it was.
Okay, what like a loan fee?
Yeah, like do you remember what Man United did with Carlos Tevez of a West Ham? They cost them 2 million a season. It was like, along the same lines as that, but obviously it was more money, obviously more than 2 million. But that was what they did. They had to pay for his services, and with bonuses and that is like uh, goal bonuses and all stuff like that. That was all involved in with it. So that's the reason why he's gone there.
Okay, I've got to stand corrected. He's at Galatasaray. I've said Fibonacci in my other video as well. What a div! I thought he was at I knew he was in Turkey, but Fibonacci was the one of the team that come to me. So
Fibonacci, who's
it's
Fibonacci?
Galatasaray.
Is
Eh?
Galatasaray? Who's Fibonacci?
It's another team. It's another Turkish team.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying Fenerbahce.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Fenerbahce. Yeah. But how do you
Yeah,
say it?
Fenerbahce.
Fibonacci.
You went Fibonacci. What was it you said?
Fibonacci. Fibonacci. I don't know.
Fibonacci. Yeah, I was like, who's that?
It's the wrong team anyway. I fucked it up. Thanks, Frank. Cheers, mate. The
That's right
fella
then.
has been there since 2019. He has had windows. He has bought Lukonga, Tavares, Ramsdale, Vieira, etc. His players, yet he shipped them out. Yeah. But what was that defender's name and all, I suppose? Pablo Mari. There was a few players, man, he's bought that have been absolute pony. Absolute pony. I'm really
Yeah,
turning against him. I'm really, it's, listen, I'm going 75% against 75. I'm not 50-50 anymore. I'm moving
No.
towards giving him the slingers, man. He's at Galatasaray. Cheers, Frank, for correcting me. Appreciate that, bro. Oh, Gabriel was captain.
Gabriel, yeah, he
Yeah.
was captain on Sunday. Yeah, well done, that
Uh,
man. I knew it was, I was about to say Saliba, but I knew it was one of the centre backs. But but the good news is with this Shakhtar Donetsk within the Champions League, their last game, obviously they played Atalanta, right?
yeah.
They lost 3-0 to Atalanta. That was back on the 2nd of October. And then the first game, which was around about the 18th of September, they were away to Bologna, the Serie A team, Bologna, and they
Right.
drew 0-0.
Okay.
So that's what they've been. So what they've done, they've only got 1 point in 2 games. But then obviously, as you know, we drew 0-0 against Atalanta, didn't we? And then
Yeah.
beat PSG. So
PPS.
obviously that's the 4 points that we've got. They got one. So obviously they want to be going out in this game and trying to upset Arsenal,
Of course.
trying to get up into that sort of top part of the league so they can go into the next phase of the Champions League. So that's what they're going to want to do.
Yeah. Frankie, fella, I never wanted him there already. Nor did I. In the beginning, I wanted Marino. I wanted Mourinho. Jose Mourinho, who went to he went up going to
Fenerbahce,
Spurs, didn't he? Dog.
Fenerbahce,
Yeah, he's at Fenerbahce now, is he?
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
It's
But he went to
Mourinho.
Spurs because I remember there was someone that saw him. Someone that saw him and shouted out to
Oh,
him, "Are you coming to Arsenal?" And he went like that, done a little wink. But he didn't. He went to Spurs, didn't he,
yeah,
at that time?
yeah.
And then we got
That's,
Arteta. Fed, I never wanted him there already. We are the Arsenal, yet we have two ex-mediocre midfielders running our club. And Kevin Garlick and the other guy, all them people, they're not football men. Are they football men? Like, I know Edu and Arteta are football men. They're
yeah.
mediocre midfielders. I agree with that.
Oh,
Edu
well,
wasn't
Garlic breath.
invincible, though.
No, I don't think Goric breath is. I think he's just. I can't
Yeah, they're
recall
just
him
like
being in it.
company men, aren't they? What
He's
they call, what's
company
the
man.
word? There's another word for it.
Assholes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. AFC. Lee, if you combine without winning a league title, a European trophy, a League Cup, an FA Cup, it comes to 86 years in total
Yeah,
without
it
winning
does.
those trophies. Utter disgrace for a football club like Arsenal. Blimey, blimey. He's good with the facts, old AFC always, man.
Mm,
He's good with the
yeah,
facts, bro. Runnison, Cedric, Mari, Tavares, William, Lakonga, Marquinhos, Vieira, Zinchenko. Not one of them players are any good. Not one of them players are any good. Zinchenko is a little argument for him if he played in midfield, perhaps, or if he played where he plays for Ukraine. But you know,
yeah,
for us at left back, nah, no way, mate. Shit.
no. Well, I've just gone on to here. We've got injuries and suspensions, and obviously ours is all injuries. So we've got Tommy Yasu that's out with a knee injury. Julian Timber is out as we know. It says here unknown injury. Uh,
Yeah,
but Kurisaka unknown injury, but we know that's like an hamstring.
yeah.
Martin Odegaard's out, and also on the left back, even though he was promised that he was going to feature in the Champions League, is obviously Kieran Tierney. So he's obviously out injured. So that's 5 players that we've got out of our team for tomorrow night.
I don't think you can count Kieran Tierney really because he hasn't featured for a long, long time.
But it'd be nice to put him in the team and
It
let him
would
have a
be,
go, like
would be
do you know what I
absolutely,
mean?
yeah. I remember David Dean. David Dean brought Wenger to the club. David Dean brought Vieira to the club.
Yeah,
Wenger asked David Dean to bring Vieira in, I suppose. But David Dean was a great chairman, man. Ken Friday, Hillwoods, yeah, great shout, McManus, great shout, McManus, yeah. So let's move on from the preview.
oh, I got like there's interesting news I clicked on. I clicked on a certain website, and oh, actually, oh, the team to play Shakhtar. Oh, right, okay, yeah, that's good because they've actually bought up the team that apparently Mikel Arteta is so called going to be playing. So he's gone. Listen to this. He's gone for a 4-3-3 formation in this game,
Shit, what he done
right?
against Bournemouth, the prick.
Right. This is what it's going to be. So obviously we got it. It looks like it's going to be Real in goal,
Yeah,
right? Ben White right back. The two
he's
centre
not.
backs are Saliba and Gabriel,
Yeah,
and Calafiori left back. So that's the flat back four and our goalkeeper.
yeah,
Now in the midfield, he's gone right. Royce, Jorginho, and Kai Havertz in midfield. Kai Havertz is in midfield.
yeah.
So the attacking three up front is going to be Sterling, Jesus, and Martinelli.
I'm flabbergasted. I'm
I'm just
flabbergasted.
I've just read it out now is what it
Yeah.
is here in front of me.
Right. Let me just read these two comments out, and then we'll go through what we would do. I
Yeah,
would go in 4-2-3-1. Right.
yeah,
That's how I'm
I
going.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that's been working. Double
yeah,
pivot. Oh, mate. Anyway, let's just read these out quickly. Isn't it strange that all these players hardly got injured at their previous clubs, yet they come to Arsenal and are injured more than they play? What are we doing in training? But that's happening even since before Arteta. That's
yeah.
been happening for Thomas Partey never got injured once at Atletico Madrid. Not anything major anyway. He might have had a little knock or whatever, but he never got. There weren't no injuries from Thomas Partey, if I remember right. I remember doing a show about that before. I remember
Oh
seeing
right.
other people doing a show about that before, and he come to
Oh,
Arsenal and it's injury after injury.
yeah,
Odegaard the same. Odegaard, how many injuries he had? Odegaard is a
yeah,
great
yeah.
player, but I ain't going to war in the trenches with him. He has no grit, no fight. Yeah, he goes missing sometimes in them tough games, them hard games, doesn't he?
Does
Sort of
he
hide,
drifts? He drifts
like,
up. He's
yeah,
like a ghost on the pitch. It's like where the
yeah, he
bloody hell
does.
were you?
He likes
Yeah.
when he's like, it's like as if you were at school when you play fourth years against the third years. Yeah, he's there then, but when you play against
Mm.
the fifth years, oh, he's a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's the way I look at it. Did we really need Calafiori and Mourinho? Not for me. I've not. I never heard of them. I've never seen them play beforehand. I mean,
If I had picked one, Lee, I think I'd rather have Calafiori than well cauliflower than Marina.
Mourinho.
I just
Oh, mate.
don't understand
I,
why we got him. He's the third choice. He was the third choice midfielder. Real Sociedad. Why go for a third choice player
oh, it's a madness. Oh,
for him?
Anthony's dropped
What
out.
was
Oh, he's
it?
back.
30 million we paid for him?
Oh, yeah, 30 million or something. Yeah. He ain't no captain. Odegaard ain't no captain. Declan Rice should be giving that armband sooner
Yeah,
rather than later in that team
yeah.
now. I mean, I wanted to give it to Kieran Tierney before we, you
I
know,
did. I did.
absolutely fucked him off and whatever else. But I thought he was a good leader. But I think you should be giving it to Declan Rice, no shadow of a doubt there.
Yeah.
So should we go through what? Listen, I'm a bit concerned about Ben White's fitness, so we're going to do like pick out a team that we would play against Shakhtar. The team that I would pick, or me and you would pick together.
Mm.
I mean, obviously, it's got to be David Raya in goal. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, yeah, I definitely agree with that.
I'm going Miles Lewis Skelly at right back. Timber's injured,
Do
so
you know what?
I'm going Miles Lewis Skelly at right back. Put that young boy in there. Give him a fucking chance. Put him
Give
in
him
there.
a chance. Yeah, yeah, exactly. That I was going to say exactly the same. So I agree on those two. I agree on those two.
Obviously, Saliba because he can play. He's got to redeem himself, and Gabriel, and then obviously as well Calafiori left back. I don't think there's any other choices for
No,
left back.
I think to be honest with you, instead of why go out there and jeopardize our two centre backs? Why not just play one and play Kivior alongside the other one?
Okay, so you say, all right, so that's an idea. So why don't we play
Yeah,
Kivior and Saliba then? Because I think Kivior's left-footed, isn't he?
yeah.
So you play him next to Saliba,
He was
in
playing next
Gabriel's
to
spot. Give
Saliba.
Gabriel a break, yeah.
Yeah,
because Saliba's going to get a break against Liverpool anyway because he's going to be suspended.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why do we? Why did we buy Kivior? Yes, Tierney all day long. Absolutely, Kivior's he ain't great, but he's got a bit of backup. We do need the
Yeah.
backup. Great shout, Skelly. Yeah. So all right, so we've got our back forward in. We've got Miles Lewis Skelly right back. We've got Saliba, we've got Kiwior, and we've got Calafiori. So we're
Yeah.
going to look now at your double pivot.
My double pivot.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll be honest with you, Lee. I wouldn't even play Declan Rice in that double pivot.
Okay.
I would play if it was me. I'll go Jorginho, right?
Right.
And I would either put in there. You could either put in. All right, yeah. Let's say either Thomas Partey or I know you don't not keen on him. You could put in Marino.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just
he has
thinking of
been bought as he can play the 6 or the 8. He was
he could
bought
play
as
the
that.
6 or the 8. So I think a lot. I think well, I'll tell you what. Let's go Jorginho and let's go Marino because they're like the
Okay.
reserve players at the minute.
Yeah.
So why
Okay.
not give them two a go?
Absolutely. Why not? Why not?
Yeah,
Yeah, I agree. So we've got a double pivot. Rice is not a box to box 8 AFC. He's more of a 6. I think he's more of a 6 as well, but he can score goals AFC. That's the thing. Rice can pop up at the edge of the box and score goals. Jorginho, Mourinho, good call. Yeah, so we're going to have that double pivot, Frank. We're going to
yeah.
play. This is what we would do. We're not obviously. It's not going to happen. Arteta's. Sometimes you think to yourself, mate, set it up properly. Rotate your squad properly. Look what Pep does. Pep drops when Alvarez was at City. Pep was even dropping Haaland.
Yeah,
Pep dropped Haaland on a few occasions. Just rested him. It's not people say, "Oh, he's dropped Haaland." He ain't dropped him. He's fucking rested him, mate.
but you look at him now. He hasn't scored in what
Four
3 games
games.
now?
I think
3 or 4 games?
I think it's
Yeah.
4 games.
Do you want to know why? Because where he's rotating, it's like I see Haaland's a goal scoring machine. But what
Yeah,
happens to a
absolutely.
machine? You got to feed a machine fuel, right?
Hmm.
And then this is what the players do. They feed Haaland because Haaland ain't got a lot of pace. As
Yeah,
soon as you feed him, he'll go on and he'll score. That's what makes him a goal scoring machine. But if
yeah.
he's not being fed, yeah, Haaland will not
Listen,
score.
look, I quoted him off for it, right? Listen, you're making a point. Roy Keane. Roy Keane said it last season. Or was it? Or
Yeah,
was it the season? I can't remember if it was last season or what. He went, Ireland's not that great. He said he does a job. He scores goals. He can score. But
yeah,
as a footballer, he's. I've seen better footballers in League Two. He said,
yeah,
footballers, goal scoring. I thought he was being very harsh. I did say it and all at the time,
yeah,
but you can see
yeah,
he was absolute against Wolves. He was redundant.
yeah.
He was missing. He was like, my God, if he played for Arsenal, right,
Mhm.
everyone would be on his back. He's playing for City. No one's saying anything. No one is saying anything about him. Have you noticed that?
I've noticed that. No, you just given me an idea. You just given me an idea of another show. Is that? Do you want me to say it on here? Do you want to hear
Say
me
it,
out?
yeah. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Say it on here.
Right. Do you know something? I tell you what. Let's do this. Let's do this show. Lee is sat there, as you can see, with the microphone. Right. It's called Talk. Right. So you've heard of Talk Sport. Yeah. Right. So we've got to call it Talk something. Talk Lee. Talk Eddie. Whatever you want to call it. Right. And then people puts the comments in. Right. And they ask you the questions, and you give them the answers on that little dildo you got in front of you.
It's my new microphone, mate. Don't
It's a
take the
new
piss.
microphone, exactly. But do you know what? What a great idea for a show.
Yeah. All right. We can think about that. We can think
Yeah,
about that. Talk sport. Talk football.
yeah.
Uh, what is this? Arteta doesn't trust the bench. Absolutely, bro. He doesn't. He doesn't.
No,
I don't
no,
think he believes in himself. I think he's
yeah,
all that. He's all that
yeah,
now. He's all that. You see him on that program they done, the All or
yeah.
Nothing. It was called. He
Actually,
was
Lee,
all that.
scrap that idea.
He
Scrap that
was
idea
all
I just come up with.
that. Eh?
scrap that idea I just come up with.
I will. I'll scrap it.
Because if I
All
if
right.
I if I get my own show and I get a microphone, I'm gonna fucking do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, you can have your own show on this channel if you want. If you don't want to do your own one. Laugh out loud. Love that talk, Lee. Lee talks football. Yeah, but I don't know fuck all about it. Apparently, some people were telling me. I
Well,
don't know what you're talking about.
I could have told you that 4 months ago when I first started coming on, Lee. But
Yeah, cheers for that. Now I've lost
that's all right, mate.
where was we? Where was we? Oh, we done the double pivot, didn't we?
Double
So
pivot. Yeah,
we
we've
done
done the double
Mourinho,
pivot.
Jorginho.
Um,
What was it?
yeah,
Jorginho,
Jorginho and
Marino.
Mourinho. Yeah, yeah. I think that would work. I mean, you got the experience of Jorginho at the back, and he could put in a shift. Even if you give him like an hour, 60, 65 minutes, and then introduce somebody else on, like a Thomas Partey, you know, something like that. So,
Cheers, mate.
so that's that. And then, but it's up to you now. Wherever we're going to go, if we're going to go, are we going to go in the cam, or are we going to go on the left or the right? What?
Right, let's
You
go.
tell me.
Let's go from left to. Let's go from right to left. So we're going to
Right,
go
right
from
to
right
left.
to left.
Okay then. Right. So who are we going to play on the right? Saka's out injured. I wouldn't want him to play anyway.
Mhm.
So on the right, do you know what? I'll most probably go. I reckon I'm going to say Sterling.
Yeah,
Sterling
I
on the
was going
right.
to say Sterling. Yeah,
Yeah.
on the right, Sterling on the right.
Yeah.
I was going to say Nwaneri in the 10,
In the 10 in the middle. Yeah.
and then Trossard on the left.
Oh no, I'll go Martinelli because I personally
Thought he
think.
was injured.
Oh
I thought he was injured again, Martinelli.
no, he playing against Bournemouth.
Yeah, but I thought didn't he pick up an injury? Aiden picked up an injury up after that. Didn't you say that? Didn't you just
No,
read his name out? Say he was injured.
no,
I thought you said Martinelli.
no, I didn't say Martinelli. I said Saka, Odegaard, Kieran Tierney.
I'm sorry.
Um,
All right. Yeah, but I
no,
was still gonna. Yeah.
yeah, Timber. Yeah, sorry, Tommy Yasu, Timber, Saka, Odegaard, and Kieran Tierney. That's the 5 players that's out injured.
Okay. All right. I
So,
thought no. I thought I heard you say Martinelli. All right.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
I
Then we'll
think
go Martinelli on the left. Fine.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I
That's
think
all right.
Trossard got more to offer against Liverpool in the league on that left side.
Yeah. Maybe. I think. I still think Trossard is.
I
He's
don't
better
think
coming.
impact sub.
He's better coming off the bench. Like
No,
you
no,
said that
no,
before. Impact
no,
sub.
no,
I
no,
think.
no, 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 no.
I know he
If
gets
we have,
annoyed when he does that. He gets annoyed, doesn't he?
yes, no, I would play Martinelli in this game, and I would play Trossard
Okay. What in the Liverpool game?
in the Liverpool game. Honestly,
Okay.
I thought we got more to offer than what Martinelli has because I think that link now. Do you remember when we used to have Kieran Tierney and Martinelli? I do feel now that that link on that left hand side is between Calafiori and Trossard.
Really?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
And if you
I,
notice, when
Frankie
Trossard
agrees
was,
with me. Look, he's an impact player.
uh,
It's Trossard.
yeah, yeah, he's an impact player, but I want my impact player to start. I reckon I reckon Trossard is better playing than Martinelli. I'd rather play Martinelli in this Champions League game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Get him something to prove. Get him proving something on there because I'm going to be honest with you. He was at fault at Bournemouth at that first goal, and there I
He
thought
should have.
that.
He should have scored as well.
Yeah, so, but we'll save that to Thursday, Lee. We're in it. We'll save that to
Yeah.
Thursday because we got McManus on the show on Thursday, and I like to hear a few of his views as well.
Yeah.
And why he based himself on Jimmy Somerville. We need to get that.
Here we go. Here we go. Someone agrees with me as well. McManus. Trossard is much better than Martinelli. Far too good to be an impact sub. Oh, you
Yes,
agree? No, you agree?
he agrees with me.
Okay, okay. But I think I thought Martinelli was injured.
No.
The point I was trying to make was that I thought Martinelli was injured, so that's why I said Trossard on the left. But I'd play Martinelli over Trossard on the left, and then use Trossard as the impact sub.
Yeah, yeah.
Excuse me.
But then
In any
start,
game, in any
yeah,
game,
but start Trossard against Liverpool.
I'd start Martinelli and then bring Trossard on.
No, I'll start Trossard. Do you want to know why? Because you got to think with the right back up against the left wing, yeah, Trent, Alexander Arnold Trent is going to have Martinelli in his pocket. Let's be honest.
I don't think Trent's as good as what he used to be. I think he's.
No, I know, but the trouble
I don't
is,
think he's as
though,
good.
it is like I think Trossard will give Trent more of a harder time, yeah, in that game than what Martinelli will. You've got to think of these things. You've got to think psychologically. This is what Mikel Arteta doesn't do. He doesn't think so. Like he he knows he should know the Liverpool backup because the back four for Liverpool it doesn't change. Yeah, and they're injury free in that defence. So what I'm saying is, you want to attack. You want a player that's going to cause Trent problems, and the player
Martinelli
that's going to
does.
cause
Martinelli
no,
normally does.
Martinelli doesn't. Martinelli, he's lost a yard of pace. Martinelli was shit last season, and he hasn't been that great this season so far, in my opinion. He hasn't been great.
No,
Trossard is a
the
better
last
player.
okay, but when he started against Man City, Martinelli, yeah,
Yeah,
that was the first good game that he had, and
yeah.
up until the Bournemouth game, I thought he played well in all the games like in between then and now.
Oh, look, in the last three Premier League games.
Yeah,
But in all fairness, how many games have been played in the Premier League now? Is it 7 or 8?
it's eight. It's 8 games.
8. So having three good games out of 8
Yeah.
for the standard of
He also
Martinelli.
played well against Paris Saint Germain.
Yeah, but that's Champions League. That's European football. That's slightly different. Do you know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
knew that, Lee, didn't we? Come on, we knew that. But what I'm saying is, in the Premier League, a player like Martinelli at his standard and the club that he's playing for, he should be playing um 3 good games out of 8. He should be playing at least. He should have had at least 6 good games out of 8. I'm not being tight or or awkward, but
Hmm.
every player deserves to have one at least a bad game, one or two.
Yeah.
But Martinelli's been poor. He's only had 3 good games out of 8. That ain't good enough for me. Trossard starts against Liverpool. So in all fairness, play Martinelli tomorrow night.
Okay. Okay, you made your point. You made your point, bro. All right. So we've got Martinelli. We're going for
Yeah,
Martinelli. So up front, obviously, we've only got two choices, and it's Havertz in my book. Even though I thought Havertz was pony again in the last game against Bournemouth, he started to drop off a little bit.
yeah,
I'll guarantee you what you said is going to happen. He's going to be playing in midfield with Jesus up front.
yeah,
That's what's going to look like exactly what you just said, what you just read. That's what's probably
yeah,
going to happen. But I'm going for Havertz in front of Jesus up front
yeah.
tomorrow night. Martinelli gets behind defenders, has raw pass. Does get behind the defenders. He does. I believe that. He's fast. He has lost a little bit. I think he sort of found his mojo back again against Man City, and then following on from them games. I thought he was good against Southampton.
Mm. I miss them.
Eh?
I miss them. Do you remember those sweets you used to get, Mojos?
Mojos, yeah.
Oh, they're fucking lovely, weren't they?
Yeah. Penny chews, yeah.
Yeah,
Fruit salad, Mojos, blackjacks, yeah. Proper.
yeah. Fruit
Um,
salads.
yeah. Martinelli sorry. Nah, look at Martinelli's stats versus Liverpool. So he's had a look. Oh, Frankie, cheers, Frank. I know he's had a few good games he's scored a few goals. I think he's had Trent, he's left Trent for dead a couple of times
He,
as
he
well.
has. He has. I mean, Frank is right in what he's saying. I get what you're saying as well, Lee. But trouble is, though, I'm going off pretty much of last season and a part of this season. He has. If he kept the same form, then I would have said Martinelli
Mm.
definitely, and then Trossard comes on as the impact sub. But the way Martinelli's been playing, no, Trossard starts for me.
Look how we got absolutely annihilated last season for like going mental about the getting a draw at Anfield. Was a
Yeah,
draw
but
when we yeah, or was it a draw at Anfield, or was it when we beat them at the Emirates? What game was it that we just when they said we was over celebrating? The old celebration police was out. It was a
that was
Liverpool
when we
game. I
beat.
can't remember
That
what
was when
game.
we beat Liverpool at Anfield. That was what it was, and then we went on. You talk about last season.
Last season.
Last season, yeah, we went on. We beat Liverpool, and then we
I
sort
think we
of
drew at Anfield, didn't we? I think we
we
beat them at the
did.
Emirates. I mean, I can't. My brain's a bit frazzled. Someone in the chat tell me, but I remember everyone they was all going at us. Hey, you fucking celebrating a draw. I'm sure it was a draw at Anfield. You're
No, we
celebrating
beat
a
them three
draw.
one. Do you remember when we had Crystal Palace? We hammered Crystal Palace 5-0.
Yeah,
Yeah, we had Liverpool. It was either the game before Palace or it was the actual game after Crystal Palace, and we beat Liverpool 3-1. Then that was when we come back from Dubai. We
yes,
come back from
absolutely,
Dubai
yes,
and we had all those wins,
yeah.
and Liverpool was in that. In that, in
Nottingham
that.
Forest, Nottingham Forest give us our toughest game of that run.
Yeah,
I think it was 2-1, but we beat West Ham 5-0 or 4-0 or
5,
something.
yeah,
Palace,
yeah,
Liverpool, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah. Um, Havertz is a waste of time in midfield. Yeah, absolutely, bro. Um, Liverpool are there for the taking. They give you chances. Chelsea had a good few. Yeah, but we haven't got a finisher, Frank. We haven't got someone. Saka probably won't be fit. You know, we haven't
Do you
got a
know
number nine, a
something?
proper one.
I think Liverpool's gonna it's gonna be hard work for Arnie Slot next season for Liverpool. If he's got to find a player that's got to replace Salah because he's admitted he's come out. This is last season,
Mm.
right? And also as well, I think that Darwin Nunes. I don't think he's that great.
No,
I reckon they're selling and they'll have to bring in a player to replace Saka and a player to replace Darwin Nunes. That's
yeah,
two top positions on the pitch
yeah.
for them to do.
I think he's done well there. Though. They're top of the league. I think he's done well. Honestly, he surprised everybody. He
Yeah, he's
surprised
done
me.
well. Yeah, yeah.
We beat Liverpool at home. Drew with Liverpool out. I knew it. I thought it was the draw because we drew at Anfield, and we was being the fans, absolutely from rival fans, were being slaughtered for celebrating a draw.
But
So
that draw at Anfield, that was before Christmas then. That was before we went to Dubai, wasn't it? Because we beat them after when we went to Dubai. That was after the Christmas time we went to Dubai,
yeah, it
wasn't
might
it?
have been later on in the season. I don't think we played Liverpool before we went to maybe. I'm not sure 100%, but I do remember the grief with Jason Cundy, Jamie O'Hara,
Yeah, they
all
were
the
all
usual mob, fucking just wanking us all off, like calling us all wankers for fucking celebrating a draw. And
but
look,
they
when
yeah,
City do it, I'll leave them alone. Know what I mean,
yeah,
fucking, we're not worthy, man. Fucking City,
yeah.
fucking jokes, mate. It makes me
Well,
sick.
I went in the queue when they were offering that. You may have been Lee, because you could tell by the smile on your face. Look, you was definitely in the queue for that, weren't you?
I fucking stumble bummed that one, didn't
You did, didn't you?
I? Called us all wankers, I meant, for celebrating, not wanking us all
Oh, yeah.
off.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell. I nosed
Oh,
that one up, didn't I?
you did. Never
Bournemouth
mind.
game, Bournemouth Bournemouth game showed me that we are hang on, sorry, showed me that we are a one-man
One
team.
man's team.
When
Yeah.
Saka plays, that tells you everything. Yeah. I couldn't believe the drop off, AFC. I couldn't believe the drop off. Not having Saka. And we're all saying he's been overplayed. Well, look how we miss him. Look, we don't miss Odegaard, but look how
Yeah.
we miss Saka.
Yeah.
It is
I agree with it. I agree with that,
22. How
Saka.
old is he? 22? Is he 23 yet?
He's 22 or 23, Saka.
Yeah.
Actually, 22, because he just made yeah, because he's in the England 14 now, and he was there at young age, but obviously he played for the under 19s, and then he jumped up. Did he play a couple of games for the under 21s, Saka?
Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, yeah, he must have. He must have. Even Smith Rowe, wasn't it? They was
Yeah.
playing. Yeah, there was. Yeah, yeah, Lee. we need a striker. If we win, fuck all. There will be an exodus, and you can't blame the players for jumping ship. Do you really think they'll all fuck off?
I think they will. I think they will. I think they will, Lee. The important thing is, and this is why you hear me, and I say it in the chat and this and that, and this is why, and no disrespect, and don't take this to heartly, this is why I am not a flip flop. I'm not a flip floppy type of guy.
I won't
Right?
take that to heart, mate. I put my
Right?
hands up for being a flip flop. I
I
can't
know,
make
I
my mind
know,
up. That's my
I
issue, not
know.
yours,
You,
bro.
you. If I was making pancakes and I flipped it up and caught in a, you flip more times than my pancake, right?
Listen,
But
I'm
in
a,
all
I'm a,
fairness,
yeah,
that's why I go on about this manager, Lee.
yeah.
Yeah, honestly, if he was good and I can see him being really good, I'm not being funny. Even if we haven't won a Premier League, if we won like a Carabao Cup, a FA Cup, a Community Shield, I can see right. He's taking us somewhere because he's gradually winning the trophies. He's winning the domestic cups.
Like Ten
But,
Hag, you mean?
yeah, but this is why this. But Tin Hag's a fucking better manager than Mikel Arteta because he's won two
Fuck
trophies.
off! I'm not
He's
having that.
switched. Oh
I'm not having.
no, I am.
No,
What
he's
for
a more
Arteta
successful
against
manager.
Arteta
He's a more
against
successful
Arteta?
manager. Huh?
I'd rather have Jimmy Somerville managing fucking Arsenal than Arteta. Jesus, wait, honestly,
Listen,
seriously,
Ten Hag, right? All right, he's had more success. Okay,
that's what it's
I'll
all
agree.
about. But that's what it's all
He's
about.
got a better
The
manager.
team, yeah,
Look where they
because
are
he's
in the
won
league.
trophies. He's won
Look where they are in
trophies.
the league.
Yeah, but it don't make a difference. Let's see if you finish sixth, and another team finish second, you don't get a trophy for finishing second, do you?
No.
No, but
But
when Man United finishes sixth, they won a cap first time under him. He got into the
FA
all
Cup
right.
final.
He got into the Europa League. He won them the Carabao Cup, and he got into the FA Cup final, which he lost
Yes,
against Man City.
absolutely.
And then last season they won the FA Cup, didn't they? So he's won two. He's won two
Yeah,
cup competitions. You
yeah.
know. So in all fairness, and
All right,
what's Mikel Arteta won?
all right. No, he's right. No, he's with his own team. He ain't one fuck. Listen, let me just make a point. Right, league. It's a long season, right? The best team is worked out throughout the duration of the league,
Mm,
38 games. When
yeah,
Wigan won the FA Cup, right?
and they
They
went
got
down that
relegated.
season.
Right, they
Yeah,
got relegated.
yeah.
So I can't remember was it who's the manager for Wigan then? I can't remember.
Martinez. He was a manager of
Roberto
Portugal, man.
Martinez, right?
Yeah,
He got relegated. So who won the league that year? Who come runners up in the league that year? Was it Arsenal? I think it was Arsenal actually. Runners up
I
to
think it
Man
was
United,
Arsenal.
probably. Yeah, right. So who was a better manager, Roberto Martinez or Arsene Wenger?
Well, that season.
Yeah,
For that season,
yeah.
Martinez, he won a trophy.
Oh, okay. All
But
right.
it's all about silverware at the end of the day
No,
with
I
me,
know.
Lou.
Listen,
I get. If Wigan got
you've got
obviously
to see both
relegated,
sides of the coin, though, ain't you? With that
you
one,
have got to see both sides of the
I
coin,
do. I know what you
definitely.
mean.
But I think it's silverware, and this is something that look. I love Arsenal Football Club. I've been
Yeah,
supporting them since 1984-85 season.
yeah.
The first game I ever watched on the telly, Arsenal beat Liverpool 3-2. Brian Talbot scored the free kick to make it 3-2. That was
Okay.
brilliant, and I loved Arsenal, watched them, and I followed them ever since. Right, this is true. And you know what? I hate it now. And all right, a part of me um, was Wenger out towards the last few seasons, and then I sort of thought, and I thought, hang on, the time comes when Wenger leaves, will we get another Arsene Wenger in? Not just necessarily winning trophies and just finishing in the top four, but would this manager spot quality,
Hmm.
talent? So
Absolutely.
bringing in talent for a couple of mil, and then we can sell them on for something like 40 mil, 30, 40 mil, bringing them in for 2 million. No, those days have gone now. The only manager that can do that is Pep.
Yeah. Pep's
Honestly,
the best, isn't he? He's the best.
honest, yeah, he is the best.
Football is about winning trophies. Absolutely, Frankie. I
It
do.
is.
Listen, I know
Yeah.
that. I mean, I want trophies, but I'm
Are
not
you
having.
sure?
I'm not having. Ten Hag's a better manager because
Look,
I know he's won the
remember,
two cups.
people in the
But
chat, if you think Ten Hag is done better in the Premier League than Mikel Arteta,
he's
hence
done better in the cups.
he's won two trophies. Listen,
Yeah,
no, he's won two trophies,
yeah.
right? This is his third season now. What stops Man United winning another domestic trophy, a Carabao Cup or another FA Cup?
Well, they might well do. They might well
But
do.
if they
But if
do,
they
that's three
finish like,
trophies in 3 seasons, and he saves his job again. He saves his job again.
I
So
don't
what
think
I'm
so.
saying is that Mikel Arteta hasn't got a clue. He hasn't got a clue. Do you want to know why he hasn't got a clue, Mikel Arteta? Because he's an ass piece. That is what he is. 100% pure ass piece. And the quicker that guy gets out of Arsenal Football Club, the better. Because I'll tell you something now. He cannot take this club any further than he can. We need a new elite manager to come in just to take us to that next one.
Yeah,
Arteta's job's done. He's finished, in my opinion. But what I'm trying to say is, right, is that money that he has spent, and do you know, since Pep's been the manager of Man City, Pep's only spent just over roughly half of what Mikel Arteta has spent, and look at what he's won at Man City.
yeah. That's true.
Honestly,
Yeah,
Lee,
that's true.
I'm not trying to warp your brain. You're entitled. If you want to
Mate,
be
come
Mikel
on, man.
Arteta in and all that, that's
No,
up to you.
listen. Look, don't. No, mate. You say whatever you want. This is a. Listen, there's no bullshit here. This is you speak your mind on this channel. You speak
Yeah,
your mind. I absolutely. You're not going to hurt no one's feelings. I'm a man. You know what I mean? I'm 48 years old. I ain't one of these little crybaby. Oh, for fucking hell. Like some of these fucking idiots on their platforms. But you know, mate, you say whatever you feel and whatever you want. And I listen. I'm not. We're not going to argue about it. We
no,
can debate about it. But we're
yeah.
friendly debate, man. We're
But
mates now, man.
we debate about it. We have a bit of friend. You know, you don't. It don't mean it's nothing. You know,
Of course not,
I
man.
respect
Nothing
I
personal.
respect your opinions. I know you respect mine.
Absolutely.
I know we have a laugh. All right, I wind you up a lot because you always fall for it. But that's it. That's the way our life goes, and YouTube and streamers go. You
Yeah,
know,
man.
so
See, I see a lot of these YouTubers want to kick off, argue with each other,
yeah,
cut each other's channels off, and that trying to keep the other channels down. I've seen certain people. I don't know. They're just, they want to slag other channels off, and why slag them off, man? I don't give a shit what anybody else is doing. I'm happy what we're doing on this channel. I'm happy
yeah,
what the friends of this channel. No early doors and channels like that. Brilliant channels, man. Don't take anything personal. Don't degrade anybody. I've seen a load of channels
yeah,
degrading other channels just because they don't agree with them. They want
yeah,
to. Oh, mate, it's just
yeah.
it's silliness. It's silliness. Anyway,
It is what it is. But you know, we're all good friends here. You know,
absolutely. Let's go to
yeah.
the chat. The facts are Arteta came in and fucked off majority of Emery's players. The ones that won him the FA Cup, spent 850 million on players, shipped out most of the players he bought, won nothing, time to go. In the words of Claude, it's time to go.
It's time to go. God,
God
I tell
bless
you
him.
what.
God rest his soul.
God bless his soul, and I just want to say one thing, Lee, and I know I'm nattering on.
It's all right, man.
When he left AFTV and he had his own show called The Bansters, do you know what? It was a privilege of me going on Claude's show 3 times a week, 4 times a week. We used to have so much. Claude was just a genius. The footballing brain and the product knowledge that he knew about Arsenal Football Club,
Yeah,
unbelievable. He could tell you what game it was, what the goal was, who scored it, in what minute. Fucking, yeah, it's like uh, Jez's friend Kenny. They two were exactly the same,
yeah.
you know. And oh, it was brilliant. The one person that's above that is McManus. He knows quite a lot. He even knew what
Stop
colour
licking
white
his ass.
fronts they were wearing. Yeah, he knew what colour white fronts they were wearing under
Oh,
their shorts. But
a trophy is a trophy. Fans want to see their team win trophies.
that's right,
Absolutely,
Frankie.
Frankie. Absolutely, me old mate. we've got another winger now, as is failure. Uh, I've been watching since 1980. Laugh out loud. We was shit, but I fell in love with Highbury, Tony
Yeah,
Wilcock, Alan Sunderland, uh, Graham Ricks. That is, isn't it?
yeah, Ricks,
Ricks,
yeah,
Kenny
Sampson,
Sampson, and Charlie
Wayne
Nicholas.
Nicholas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um, Graham Ricks is a bit of a naughty boy. He got in a bit of trouble with Chelsea, didn't
he
he?
did, yeah, yeah. Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing. Don't say anything more about that. Just yeah, yeah. That's it.
Hang on, sorry. Boss is coming in here. Take me sliders. That- sorry, let's read this. I don't know. I'm managing to read these comments out without my glasses because I'm managing to like work
Bloody
out
hell,
what it said.
that is a shock. That is a bloody shock. That is.
McManus. Did you see that?
Yeah,
That's Pranny Annie. Uh, Ten Hag has been more successful. It's about winning trophies. Arteta can't wait to get knocked out of the league and FA Cups. Two of the competitions we're more likely to win at the moment. I love the FA Cup, man. That comes
yeah,
above the Champions League for me, just after the Premier League.
yeah, yeah. It's true, but he just seems to like get the domestic cups, and he's just like, oof. He just drops them in the bin.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? That's what it
that's
feels like to
disrespectful.
me. It
Yeah,
is.
very. I find it embarrassing for our fans slag off George Graham. The man was quality, brilliant manager, brilliant,
Well, the
brilliant.
man should
He
have a
went to
statue.
Spurs because he went
Yeah,
to Spurs, won the
the
League Cup.
man should have a statue. He should have a statue outside the Emirates, but unfortunately, he wouldn't because what stopped him, so-called the rumours was the brown envelopes.
Yeah, I heard about that as
Yes,
well.
that
Yeah,
was
yeah,
it. Yeah, yeah.
absolutely. Uh, Lee, this is the best platform. Trust me, absolutely quality. Oh, thanks, Frank.
Cheers,
Appreciate
Frankie.
that, bro. Share it about, man. Tell your mates. Tell your mates to come and have a look at it.
Yeah,
Thank you. I
and make sure
appreciate
you
that.
like the video. Make sure you like this video as well.
Yeah, stick a like on it. And listen, Frank, if you're interested in coming on the channel at any point, let us know. I'm on Instagram as well. Send me a little DM or am I on Twitter? I'm on Twitter. Where do you send DMs to? Twitter or Instagram? I
Both,
don't know.
both.
On both. I'm
Yeah,
on
you
both
can
of
both.
them. You'll find me on there.
Yeah.
If you're interested in coming in and having a little say, you're more than welcome, Frank. Rest in peace, Claude. Yeah, absolutely,
Oh
man.
yeah,
McManus is laughing. He's laughing at you, cutting me off, probably. Yeah, Rick Snuff said, yeah.
yeah.
John Ronan in the chat. How you doing, John? Hi, guys.
Good go.
Not great. In bed with flu, feeling rough, going back to sleep. What? Got 4-0 tomorrow. Oh, four. He said he thinks we're going to win 4-0 tomorrow. Speak later, chaps. Good night, John. Take
Mm.
care, bro. Get well soon. Yeah, we haven't done a score prediction yet, have we?
No, we haven't. That's the only thing that we haven't done.
Right, let's have it in the chat. McManus, Frankie, AFC, the 3 years that are in the chat at the moment that have been commenting. Let's have your score predictions. Put your score predictions in the chat. Let's go. Let's see what you come up with. I've got one in my head.
I got one in my head. Do you want to hear mine first?
Go on in. Tell me yours.
I'm sorry to say this, but I'm going 1-0.
1-0.
Yeah.
I was going 2-1 Arsenal.
I know you was, yeah. I was thinking 2-1 Arsenal. I had 2-1 Arsenal, 1-1, and I literally come out and said, I hope I'm wrong on this prediction. Really, I hope I am. I hope Arsenal does win 2-1. But I feel that with this team, that I'd rather play that team what me and you agreed with,
Yeah.
honestly, because if we
That's
get
sorry to interrupt you, right? That is a
yeah,
big factor in doing the score prediction because we
mm,
don't know what team we're going to start with.
yeah, that's right. But this what that team I read out with Mikel Arteta, that looks like is they reckons they're 90% sure that that's what the team's going to be tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. In that case, 3-0 Shakhtar. 2-1 squeaky bum time, says
Mhm.
McManus.
Or even with Havertz in midfield.
Yeah. Oh my god. 2-2 AFC always is going.
That's not a bad show.
2-2. Who are we waiting for? John's already said 4-0. Frankie, if you're still there, bro, put your. I would love to come on, fella. 2-0 the Arsenal. Oh, that's sweet. Find me on Instagram, and I'll bring you on one of the shows, bro. Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, we're bringing on the loose cannon.
You can come on next Tuesday if you want, and on the loose, not tomorrow, next week. If you want, you can come on there, the Loose Cannon podcast. How would he do it? How would he do it? How would he do it? Are you on Instagram, Frank? I mean, I don't know how to work it properly, the Instagram, but I'm trying.
Oh,
Are you on?
if you call your Instagram, mate, what is it? Lee what?
Oh, Instagram. Let's have a look. Well, it's this Football Dad's Army, the Instagram. It's the same as this name.
All right then. Well, if it's Football Dad's Army, all you got to do is go onto Instagram, type in Football Dad's Army, follow you, and then next to it, it's a message. Press that where it says message, and he can write his message and send it to you.
Okay. And
Yeah.
can I put the link for the channel in there? And
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can.
okay.
As long as you could put it in, you could put it on Facebook, WhatsApp,
I know I
Instagram.
can put it on WhatsApp. I know I can put it on
What was it?
certain things.
Twitter, and also email. Email address. You
He's
could
not on
go
social
on.
media. Okay, so um, we need to somehow. Have you got an email address? Can you private message on here the email address? I don't think you can he?
No, he's got the. He'd either have to put it in the comments or in the comments after below when the streams finish.
Okay.
That's the only two
All right.
places
Well,
you
I'll
can
tell you
do it.
what to do. Can I delete the comment? If you put once the stream's over, Frank, if you want to put your email address in the comment
Mm,
after the stream's finished, so then I can delete it. I can take it down and then I can delete it. Then no one else will see it. I'll be able to do it pretty quickly.
yeah. Or you can
Oh,
actually do it in the chat. If he does it in the chat now, keep your eye on the chat. If he puts it in, you can quickly take a screenshot of it with your phone on the comments, yeah,
yeah.
and then delete it off. So you'll
I,
delete that off within like what 5 seconds.
I can. Yeah, I can delete
Yeah,
comment. Yeah.
you could take a screenshot of it on the comments on the thing, can't you? Say, right, I've got his email, and I'll delete that comment off.
WhatsApp. I will need my daughter to help me make an account. Okay. What's that one? WhatsApp, love. Well, you got WhatsApp. Yeah, that's your number though. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
that's your number. If you don't want to give your number, then obviously just do it by Instagram.
or
Because you
something.
can, what it is, if he's on, I don't know if he's on Facebook, but you can link up Instagram with your Facebook.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what I've done. But
Okay. We'll get to it. We'll find a way. Yeah. Ask your daughter.
yeah,
Um. Maybe she
ask your
can.
daughter. We'll get you on a Tuesday night show, innit? On the loose cannon.
Yeah. Definitely. What's this
I'm
now?
never think of a new name, mate.
A new name?
Yeah, but that was what I was going to call my Betty show, wasn't it?
What?
Loose cannon.
Oh.
Oh, actually, yeah. Well, when's the check coming? When am I getting paid, Lee? When is it coming through?
when I do.
You picked me show name. You picked me show name already. Yeah.
When I do. When I get paid. We're on the road though. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You never know. We might get
You
there.
never know. You never know.
I'm on
Yeah. Oh,
759.
you gained a few subscribers after last night's show.
No, it wasn't that one. I checked. I kept checking. It was the one I done. What did I do? I done a show. I done a little live one with my phone, and I got about 3 subscribers. I already had that 759. That 759
I thought
before I
Jez
went
said
on.
he subscribed to you last night.
He said he's already subscribed to me.
No, he said he just subscribed. He said I just subscribed.
Oh, did he? Oh,
Yeah, he said that
oh,
on last night's show.
I thought he said he'd already subscribed before.
No, he said
I
I've
was
just
subscribed to him, but
yeah, you were subscribed to him for a while, but he literally subscribed to you when during the show just before you come off.
okay, yeah, but I was subscribed to Jez, but I think it was on the because I've got a boxing channel I ain't used for a long time.
Mm,
Uh, and I think I was subscribed to him when I checked. I weren't subscribed from this channel, so that's
mm,
why I said I'm subscribed to you. I was subscribed to Jez in the beginning,
yeah.
and
I think
then
I'm subscribed to your boxing channel, no?
you might be, yeah, but I haven't done nothing on there for a little while.
No, you haven't, no. See, that's one other sport I like as well as me boxing.
Yeah, yeah, I was gonna do the it's called Chatbox TV, the heavyweights. It
Yeah,
used to be I used to do all the weights, but I was on there. I'd done shows like this with a couple of mates of mine, an
yeah,
ex-boxer who's my friend, and someone who's like an encyclopedia about
yeah.
boxing.
Because
But I did.
McManus likes boxing, but if you look at the size of his arm, he won't be featherweight, he'd be paperweight. That's what McManus would be.
Paperweight champion.
Yeah.
um, yeah, the Instagram. I wonder if I can put the Instagram handle. uh, Can I put that in there? The Instagram. Hang on.
Oh, what you want about the link to your Instagram account in the
Yeah.
chat?
Can I
I
send
think
that
you most,
into the
I
chat?
think you most, yeah, I think you most probably could, yeah.
Wait a minute. Let me see. Because I'll have to go onto the Instagram here. How do I get my thing? It just says at Football Dad's Army on Instagram. Hang on. How do I get my thing to send? What's that? No, what's Fred's. I'm just as bad as you, Frank. I'm just as bad as you. How do I do it? I don't know how to do it. Do you know how to do it, Anthony?
No, I didn't.
Well, anyway, it's Football Dad's Army. It's the same name as the YouTube channel, Frank. So you might, when you go on Instagram or your daughter, search that, and it should come up. Lee Albert. My name's Lee Albert. It should come up. I'm trying to find and see if I can got a link or anything, but I can't find. I don't know where it is. Anyway, yeah, just search Football Dags Army on there, and you should find it, bro. What's this? I will find it, Lee. Oh, well done, mate. Well done. What's this? There's a lot of. There's what? There is a lot of subscribing here.
Yeah.
Oi, flip flop. What are you doing? That's you. Flip flop,
Right.
flip flop. Sound like I'm walking down the beach, doesn't it? Flip flop, beach
Yeah.
ball.
Oh, flip flop. Do you know what? That's what I'll do. If I actually see you coming down here, if I see you walking down the street and I was on the other side, that's what I shout. I go, oi, flip flop. What?
Blinded. Oi, Andy Bill. You'd be super lummox weight. Super lummox weight.
Hey,
Uh,
I'll give it the OSG. There it is. There.
oh,
There.
God. I've seen
OSG.
more muscles on a seafood stall.
God, blimey.
All good, fellas. No worries. Still a great show. Thank you, sir. As I said, you're welcome. If you can somehow get a message to me. I mean, I don't want to put the numbers in the chat for the whole world to see, like yourself, obviously.
Yeah,
But I'm on
if
Instagram.
he can get set, if he can, it's like what he said. If he can get his daughter set up on sorry, on Instagram,
Yeah,
he knows your on Instagram is the same name as your show. All he's got to
yeah,
do is type it in, it comes out.
yeah,
All he's
yeah,
got to do is follow you and then send you a message.
yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Anthony, you're starting to get bingo wings. Ass. Four quarters all looking down.
Bingo wings. Ah, no,
Bingo
no, no,
wings.
no, 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 no. Who do we call bingo wings, McManus? Ah, come on, we know he's in our WhatsApp chat.
Oh, not Dave.
Oh God, so you've let the cat in the bag now, ain't you?
What's this one? I'm happy to put me two babs worth in, no matter what.
Two bobs worth.
Right. You're listen. You're welcome to put your two babs worth in, mate. Two bobs. Two bobs. See your glasses. I thought, what's he mean,
Bobs. Two
babs? Yeah,
bobs.
two bob. Yeah. You're more than welcome to put your two bobs worth in. Don't worry, mate. It ain't two bobs worth. It's appreciated. Trust. It's appreciated, man. When people interact, it makes the show even better, doesn't it? It
It
makes the
does.
show
It
better.
does. It does. Okay. Right.
All
I
right.
just think right. Comment people that there's four. Actually, not bad. But at the minute, well, there's four watching, 5 likes. It says on my thing.
Okay, that's all right. That's all
Yeah.
right. That's good. That's good. And we get more on the rewind on the replays. That's
Yeah.
it. Well, right. So when we back, Anthony, we're going to be back on Thursday, aren't we?
We're going to be back on Thursday.
With McManus.
Final score, me, you, McManus. I tell you what, with McManus watching now, all I'm going to say is, I sent you the thing what we're going to be doing on the show. There's because we do topics. There is quite a few topics
Yeah,
that we're
it's
going
all
to
in
be
the description.
discussing.
I've
Yeah,
I've already created the show. So if you go on the channel and you look for upcoming, go to live, and
yeah,
it's in the upcoming. It'll be there
yeah,
already. It's there, and it's in the description. All the topics are in the description.
yeah. I think we're going to see a bit of when I see like I'm not going to say like a debate, but I'm going to say like three Arsenal fans still getting everything off their chests, obviously regarding the Bournemouth game, and obviously how we do tomorrow night. Obviously in the Champions League game, we're going to be discussing that as well,
Yeah, yeah.
and and obviously, as you know, we're going to be talking about the Liverpool game coming up as well on that on the weekend. So,
Absolutely. People need to get on this channel. It's for the old school and to educate the naive new age fan. I hope this
oh,
channel
definitely,
grows.
thank you.
It's a blinder. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that, mate. Appreciate that. Yeah, but just listen, there's no bullshit on this channel, mate. There's no
Yeah,
sucking people off. There's no. We just speak our minds and we just say what we want to say. I mean, we might not agree with everything. It'd be boring if we agreed with each other the whole time. And it's it. It's real talk only, mate. Real talk.
yeah,
This is it.
yeah.
It'll be a therapy session. McManus, look, check the show out on Thursday, Frankie. 7:30 Thursday evening. McManus will be on the channel, so there'll be three of us on the channel on Thursday. And we're going to be talking, obviously, about reviewing this game tomorrow, talking about the Liverpool game. There's other things on the agenda. I can't remember if we've got the Fantasy Premier League that we're all in.
And the
It's a shame
predictions.
you weren't here at the start of the season, Frank, because you could have come into the Fantasy Premier League thing that we do as well. No, it's only for fun. It don't cost nothing. We're
Well,
just trying.
if he is doing it and he's got a team back from the beginning, all you got to do is put up the code,
I'll put the
and
code
he
up
can
on Thursday. Yeah.
on Thursday, and he can no matter what points he's got, he'll still be on the same points. He comes straight in on the league.
Oh, that's all right then.
Yeah, but
If you're
only if
doing
he's
it,
got
Frank.
teams already done, sort of thing.
Uh,
Or he could join it for a bit of fun. That's all. That all it is fun. It's fun. But if you win it, apparently it's £1,000 is a grand for the first for the guy who wins it. So they the top these manners. I'm going to be destroying him.
how are you going to afford that, Ant?
Well, no, it's you. It's your show. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I can't even afford to go to a football match, let alone pay a prize money, yeah?
Oh fucking hell! Can you afford to? You could afford to buy a pancake and flip it, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have to make it myself, eggs and flour.
Got eggs and flour.
Yeah. Big
Maybe
love
we'll
to
do a
you,
mini
Anthony.
show, do a mini video. Flip,
Flip flop.
flip, flop.
Big love to you, Anthony, as well. You have made great points. Here you go. You made some great points. He always does. He
Cheers,
always
Frankie.
does. And you
Yeah.
watch the little digs he has at me as well. He
But he
does.
loves
He has
it. I
little,
don't
he has
need that.
little
You
sly
know
ones
what?
at me.
You love it, Lee. You love it. I can remember you actually put a comment in one of the WhatsApp chats we're in, and you actually sent me McManus at the end of it. You sent us a kiss, an emoji of like someone
Yeah, I
a
was
devil or
drunk.
something like that. Yeah, yeah.
was pissed that night.
Yeah. My reply was, "Oh well, thanks for your your comment, Lee, but I'm not too sure about the kiss, mate. I mean, wow,
When
mate, what can I do?"
I send everybody kisses when I'm pissed, man.
Yeah.
Even the missus, she gets two.
No, that's it. Oh God.
Laugh out loud. My fantasy is the Arsenal winning the Champions League, and then I'll die a happy man. Hopefully not too soon,
No.
Frankie. Hopefully not too soon. Not about winning the Champions League, about you dying. I mean,
Mm,
yeah. No, we're listen. For me, it's the FA Cup's above the Champions League. The Premier League's the main one.
yeah.
Then the FA Cup, then the Champions League, then the League Cup. That's the way I look at it.
Mm,
Because the FA Cup's the oldest cup in the world. The oldest cup competition in the world is the FA Cup.
definitely.
So it's got a loads of prestige about it, especially
Yeah.
for being English or not. You don't have to be Londoners or anything like that. Or the English FA Cup can't like it's nationwide, and
Yeah.
it starts off at the very bottom. Starts off at I mean, the big clubs don't get involved to January, do they? So
Yeah.
we're coming in the third round, but
Third
this
round.
FA Cup's going on like from it goes on all year, doesn't it? It's because it starts
Yeah.
well low down. Starts well
Yeah.
low down.
Oh, we
Uh,
got a new one in the chat. What's his name? James is coming to
James
the chat.
James Lau, how you doing, sir? How are you?
Big up,
Uh,
James.
Frankie's saying that the McManus game, and he's got a YouTube channel. Frank, his gaming channel on YouTube. There's
Oh,
Scotty Kurt's coming in
Scotty.
the chat. We're getting some latecomers.
Scotty, we're getting
We was
some
about
late
to finish
comers.
the show, and we're getting some latecomers coming in the chat.
Yeah.
All right, a bit battered. Listen, we're all feeling a bit battered from that Bournemouth game. Just 1 second. I just a bit curious because where did she go, my daughter? Because she. Let me just phone her quickly. Let me just go on mute. 1 second, Ant.
All right, mate.
1 second, guys.
All right. Right. Obviously, James said he feels a bit battered. I can't bring any of the comments up, but I can read some comments out, obviously, because I'm watching the show as well, because I'm watching what I look like because I'm a bit vain like Lee. What I'm going to say well, AFC always, what did he say? He said, I would take the League Cup. Yeah, we haven't won that in 31 years, and certainly Arsenal fans are saying they would prefer a top four than to win that cup. Well, to be honest with you, it depends what you look at the cup. Years ago, people used to call it the Mickey Mouse Cup, but at the end of the day, I suppose to a certain extent we did as Arsenal fans. But when you look at it now, it is silverware, and obviously, you win a trophy and it gets you into Europe in that way. But even though we're the European that Europe it takes you into, we know we're a better standard than that. So obviously, but at the end of the day, it's still silverware to put in our trophies cabinet. Sorry, and more trophies we put in our cabinet is less trophies that Tottenham's going to put in there. So fuck them. That's what I say. And all sorts of happen, with James McManus at Frankie Mustafa, mate. You're a legend, pal. Speak a lot of sense, and you're a real one, mate. Been a pleasure reading your comments. So yeah, so big up to McManus for that on that one. Um, James goes on to say, show how important Saka is. Well, it does show how important Saka is. He's a key figure. He's a key plan of our team. I mean, let's be honest. If we didn't win anything, and he called time on Arsenal and said, "Look, sorry, Mikel, I want to go." He's going to go, but what teams are going to come sniffing around? You're going to be talking two teams in particular. It'd be Man City and it'd be Real Madrid. They'd be the only two teams that would be sniffing around him. Possibility, maybe it could be a PSG, but I favour Man City or Real Madrid to get him. So that's my beliefs on Saka anyway. And it will. And if we don't win anything, I can see Saka going, but not just him. It could be a few of our players.
Absolutely,
So
absolutely. Yeah, FA Cup as a nipper. The old days watching the final. It was a whole day thing, wasn't it? That final Watched it.
Yeah,
Watched it. It was on all day. I remember that as
yeah,
well. Uh, Shows how important second is. You read that. The League Cup is the
American
League
Aldi
Cup is
Cup.
like the Aldi Cup. The Littlewoods Cup used to be called the Littlewoods Cup, didn't it, years ago?
Yeah, that's right.
Coca-Cola Cup, and all that. They renamed it a few times.
Yeah,
We need silverware for sure. Absolutely, James, man.
definitely.
Absolutely. Um, Same as Pal. Get rid of that. What's that? Cup games. What does that
Get
mean?
rid of get rid of that cup games. He's on about the Carabao Cup. I reckon he's on about that. There was talks that, in all fairness, it should be the lower teams
Yeah, bar in
um
the Premier
going
League. Yeah, the Premier
go in
League
that
not
one, but
entering.
the teams that in the Premier League, the teams that finished 10th and relegation,
Yeah.
like the bottom 10 and the lower leagues, that would should have been the cup that they should have put them in. Just a
Mm,
chance to get them to win, to go in Europe and get money for their teams.
yeah,
That
absolutely.
that was a
Yeah,
rumor that time.
I did remember. I do remember hearing that. To be fair,
Yeah,
great platform, great people. Let's spread the word. Thank you, sir. Get it out there. Share the content out. Would really appreciate that, man. World of Sport FA Cup coverage. Yeah, yep, exactly. Yep, good
yeah,
idea. Good
good
idea.
idea,
Yeah, it was.
Max.
Yeah, just let the Premier. It would stop. I mean, they're all moaning about the amount of games they're playing. Like, I mean, if we don't play in that League Cup and then leave it to the Championship and below, absolutely great idea. They give us more games in the Champions League and Europa
Yeah,
League. They give us more games in these Nations League for internationals, and the players are all knackered. So don't. Yeah, let the. It's a great idea. Let the lower leagues, the Championship and below, have the League Cup.
definitely.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Uh, my FBL points this week. What's he saying? Are
My
tragic. We
fantasy
all are.
Premier League points this week are tragic. Mine too, Scott. I was
And mine.
absolutely crap. I think I got about 30 odd points, and I think with my points I scored was probably one of the lowest in that league.
I didn't get. I done rubbish as well, guys. Shit,
Yeah,
proper
yeah.
shit. I'm
But
good. Where is
McManus
she?
is. I don't know. I think McManus is still top. I haven't checked it, or I'm top. I couldn't tell you. So, but but it's very close. To be honest with you, it's very close between me, McManus, Lee, and I think there's another team in there as well who I can't remember. They're very close, but obviously, if McManus is watching, I know for a fact he's going to look it up and put it in the chat, in the comment.
What is she doing? I don't know where my daughter's gone. She went out and she ain't come back yet. I don't know if she's left her phone or what. She's not answering.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Lee and Anthony are laughs, real ones, 100%. Cheers, McManus. McManus, cheers, AFC always.
AFC.
Yeah, cheers, mate. I
He
think
ain't
I
got two
swept off
teams.
19.
He hasn't got two teams. That's
Oh,
that's
it was in then. It was the lowest. He had the lowest points in the league then, Scott, I think, then. You had two teams. I don't have two teams. Everybody is saying this, and I don't know. I don't know how that has happened. My team is, well, I'm either top or set. I don't know, but I'm in the top half of the. I don't know who done it. In all fairness, if it has happened, it's come under my name. I think someone's made a team up and he's put it in. Do you know when you can log in? You can log in with your Facebook, right? I think what it is, somebody made a team up out on my Facebook, and they've used my Facebook. So that's the reason why it's got my name. Because I'm never going to call a team "Watch Me Now." Never. That's what the team's called, and I would never ever call a team that. It's always been my team has always been Gunners 79, and
yeah,
it'll always stay Gunners 79. Arsenal and the year I was born. So Gunners
yeah,
79, and then that's it. I think if that was the case, I think, in all fairness, I think it may have been my stepson. I'm not 100% certain, but there's a possibility it could be. So you veered it now. So in all fairness, it ain't that wasn't my doing.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, Same here, Scott. I've got 24 points. I have Wood from Forest playing tonight. Hope you can do something. Oh yeah, I
And you
forgot
already got
about that
Palace,
game. Palace, isn't
8
it?
o'clock, 8 o'clock. Hang on, if you're
Bonus of
interested,
24 points.
if you're
Frankie, we're back
interested,
on Thursday, mate. We're not on tomorrow. Um, we're back on Thursday. we generally do these shows on a Tuesday night and a Thursday night. So I might do a little stream, the one you've seen me do before when I do them on my own on my phone. I might do one of them. I might do a reaction after the game tomorrow that way. But this one,
Mhm.
the next show we'll be on together will be on Thursday, mate, 7:30.
Yeah. Do you know what, Lee? I'll be honest with you. With Monday Night Football, I always find it a little tad boring. And I just checked on the scores. Is Forest nil, Crystal Palace nil, 32 minutes gone
Yeah.
into the game.
Lee and Anthony, we had the best defence last season. Do you know that Nottingham Forest have got a better defensive record than us this season? No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they have. They conceded less goals. They have.
Yeah.
And they've done
Okay.
very well. I mean, they beat Liverpool 1-0. I
Yeah.
think they lost their first game for us, didn't they? But you know what? I can't remember who it was to. Someone's most probably have put it in the chat. But they've only lost one game so far this season for us. And do you know what? I don't think they're not going to be. It's not going to be an easy game against them. They're not going to be no pushovers this season. That's for sure.
Mm. Scott saying have a good one off on the school run. See you later,
Cheers,
Scott.
Scott. Have a good one,
Eddie
mate.
working well then. Eddie.
Eddie working well then. Oh, he's all about you, and he, not
Yeah.
Eddie.
Me and Anthony got the same points so far. I'm still top with 496. Anthony is on 492. Lee's fourth with 485 points. It's very close, guys. Yeah, it's close.
He's very close.
Frankie's saying, yeah, Lee,
Thanks
you've
for that,
got.
McManus. He bloody ruined that now, hasn't he? The Thursday night show.
I'll
Yeah.
do. I'll do a reaction after the show, then, Frank. I'll do one. I'll watch the game and then I'll do a reaction video afterwards. Right, we're going to wrap it up now. Thank you everybody in the chat. Don't forget to stick a like on the stream or on the replay if you watch it on the replay. Subscribe if you haven't already. Costs you nothing, but does wonders for the channel, and I would really appreciate it. Thank you
Yeah.
everybody in the
And
chat
he
as
did look
well.
like Tuesday night show, wasn't it? Really, because obviously, do you know what I mean? So it's made up for not doing a show for tomorrow because of the Champions
Oh,
League.
that's right. That's right.
So
It's basically made up for tomorrow's show. Yeah.
yeah. So in that case, obviously, folks, we're right now, and obviously we got a show on Thursday, but with this one, I'll see you next Tuesday.
Yeah.